on RTV6, the state of Indiana could be missing out on millions of dollars to fix your roads.
Yeah, you know those blue logo signs you see on the highway? Our Call 6 investigators found a private company actually operates them, and that company is raking in some serious profits.
Call 6 investigator Kara Kinney has been digging into the contract and was shocked by what she found.
On the highway. You might even use them when you need gas or a bite to eat.
They're helpful. I use them, if you're trying to find just something quick.
Indiana has more than 1,800 blue logo signs.
Who do you think operates those?
The highway department.
I assume the state.
Illinois runs their logo sign program, but not Indiana. We contract with a private company called Indiana Logo Sign Group. This is their office on East 96th Street. Indiana businesses pay them to be on the blue signs. According to the contract we obtained, Indiana Logo Sign Group gets to keep 90% of that revenue. Indiana gets 10% to help fix your roads.
It flies in the face of logic. Somebody didn't use good business sense when they negotiated that.
Jay Ricker owns 50 convenience stores throughout Indiana.
I think we're missing out on tens of millions of dollars.
The Call 6 investigators contacted every single state and found in terms of profit sharing, many states had better deals than Indiana. Michigan gets 15% of the revenue, Kentucky 35%, Tennessee 74% of the revenue, and Ohio, they operate on a flat fee basis, receiving $5 million a year. That's 80% of the profit. Indiana, yes, a smaller state, receives about $460,000 a year from the sign program,
which is totally outrageous.
Scott Imus is the director of the Indiana Petroleum Marketers and Convenience Store Association, which has been looking into this contract for years. Imus and the Call 6 investigators found Indiana businesses pay among the highest in the country to be on the signs, more than $3,700 a year for 4 signs at an interchange.
I think it's a bad deal for Indiana, certainly Indiana businesses.
The last time Indiana put the highway logo sign program out for bid was in 1988 when Robert Orr was governor. Indiana Logo Sign Group won the contract, and for 19 years, Indiana received zero profit from the sign program. After a renewal in 2007, the state started getting 10% of the revenue. The current contract doesn't expire until 2026. We asked to speak with Indiana Logo Sign Group's president, Bill Drew, but he told our camera to stay in the hall. Via email, Drew told us the revenue sharing amount is determined through negotiations after considering the various unique characteristics of the individual state. So we took our questions to INDOT spokesperson Will Wingfield.
Is Indiana missing out on money for its roads?
This program began as one that had no taxpayer investment whatsoever.
Wingfield explains while other states have used their own money, Indiana Logo Sign Group invested in the infrastructure.
They were the ones that have invested their own money to build this program up from scratch.
What does INDOT say to criticism that other states are getting a better deal than the one that we have in Indiana?
Right, and I think one of the key differences is that this program has always been run as a private business.
Breaking its contract with Indiana Logo Sign Group could get expensive for the state.
We would actually have to purchase those signs.
Or a new company.
It would be another company that would be buying them out, and it would be several millions of dollars to buy the signs and the active lease agreements.
As for the rates Hoosier businesses pay, Wingfield says they're competitive.
Of the signs that are out there, they're 81% full. So the price itself is not limiting demand.
Jay Ricker says these signs are a must if you want a successful business. And that's why he pays up. He just wants Indiana and its roads to get a bigger piece of the money pie.
Yeah, it's such a good deal. I'm thinking, wow, I'm in the wrong business.
And starting in 2017, Indiana will start receiving more money, 15% of the revenue, or $600,000 a year. Now, that is the result of a contract amendment that was signed back in 2011. As for exactly how much money Indiana Logo Sign Group is making, we've requested their financial reports, which are required to submit, and we have yet to receive those.
And again, Kara, why doesn't the state operate the program?
Well, keep in mind the contract does not expire for another 12 years. INDOT says if they ran the program, you're talking about using state employees with state benefits and pensions to do the work. And INDOT also says contracting out this kind of work ensures it's being run professionally instead of politically.
I'll think differently of those blue signs every time I see them now. I had no idea this was the way they were operated. Kara, thank you.